Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Capricorn, let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life. Nice. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign because that is your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from someone you trust. All cards are male or female. Wow, the overall energy of your reading is the Four of Wands. Wow, that is a divine soulmate energy. Union between two people with lots of love and joy. This can be a card of marriage. What's going on here? Up here in your highest energy, the Ace of Cups, there is a lot of love. You have a lot of love to offer. Someone is probably offering you a lot of love. The Ace of Cups is just a beautiful card in the tarot deck. These are the two strongest energies of your entire reading. There's so much love in the Four of Wands, and here is the Ace of Cups. Next to the Ace of Cups is the Strength card. First off, there's the symbol of intuition and knowing. So what this card is about, it's about knowing what you have to do and finding the strength and the courage to do it. Now this is right between the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So, what is it that you need to do? Whatever it is, you know what it is, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. This is the card for Leo, by the way, so Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. Next to the Strength card in your highest energy line is the Star. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But, you know, you might be finding the strength to heal. You might be finding the courage to heal, to go deep, to go within, and heal right down to your bare bones. Perhaps there's something from your past you still need to heal over, or something that has happened in this relationship that you need to be healing over. It's very spiritual. It's like seeing your own reflection in this pool of water and remembering just what it is you want and what you don't want from life. Under the Ace of Cups, I have the Seven of Swords. There might be some kind of deceitful behavior, like maybe even spying going on around this relationship. Perhaps there's a little bit of lack of trust in this relationship, even though the love is very strong. There could be this could be anything from, looking in somebody's phone or them looking in your phone. Or rumors, or just hiding something important though, or it wouldn't be here. But if there's a lack of trust, then I would think that maybe this is what you have. It comes from your past, and that you still need to heal over that. I have on the other side of the Four of Wands, I have Temperance. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are right below the Star card. Very spiritual healing card. And there they are, they're mixing that potion, and they're working hard. They're mixing it back and forth, back and forth. Their job is to get you tempered, and to help you be patient. So patience. With this card, patience is a virtue. They want you to be grounded. You have 1 foot in the waters of emotion and 1 foot on the ground. They need both your feet on the ground so you can make informed and grounded decisions in moving forward in this soulmate relationship. So I kind of feel like someone isn't trusting the other one for whatever reasons here. Let me just keep reading. I think it's from the past, but there could be more than one reason. I have the Cups under the Ten of Swords. This is an equal exchange of love on both sides of this Ten of Swords. An equal exchange of love and cups, sunshine, rainbows, union. There's union between two people. There's children dancing. This is a very family-oriented card. So it really feels like there has been some sort of a commitment with this person that is involved in your life, but you know, they have ran off. They have ran off and not said much about what was going on, because I see a reunion, and a happy reunion, right between the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. So it feels like this energy is them, and it feels like they kind of just, they might have taken off for some reason and just taken all the truth and the clarity with them. Boy, would that put you in a place to have to heal. Definitely. But I see them coming back. Now, I don't know, maybe they had to go to jail. Maybe they had to, maybe they're working for United Way. Maybe they're traveling to help other people. Perhaps or they could be hiding someone else or something from you. But they're coming back. And it's a happy reunion. It's like their cup is full. Their cup is there. See, it's still got lots of room for love. It's a very joyful occasion. It's right between these two cards. So if this reading does not resonate, it is not your reading. Check your moon sign or get a private reading. I have the Empress here right next to the Three of Cups and under Temperance. So the guardian angels and spirit guides, I mean, they're helping you to heal. They're helping you to become yourself again. I think they need you grounded because they're coming back in. And it seems to me you're going to have all your questions answered once they return. The Empress can be Libra or Taurus, or one of those might be strong in your chart or their chart. But the Empress, male or female, this is your energy. So you're very loving, and you're very kind and thoughtful and considerate and respectful, and just all these beautiful qualities that you have about being a human being on this earth. So whoever you get entangled with, whoever you decide to spend the rest of your life with and share your love with, make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you do, so this can last. But it feels to me like they do. It's right next to the Cups. What in the world happened here? So Temperance is trying to get you ready for their return. Wow. Okay, let's find out the second half of the reading, because there's always more here, Capricorns. We need to find out what to expect. What is going on? And a lot of times in these readings, you know a lot more than I do. I'm reading them, and they're for you. So if they relate to you, you can read into them whatever you see that does make sense to you. I just read them. Capricorns. Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay. Well, up here in your highest energy, and this is next to the star card, all that healing. Also, it could be Aquarius that we're talking about. You're on guard. You're like going into self-defense mode. Because of all this healing, it's like you don't want to go through that again. I feel like there's people's opinions coming in, and you're kind of like, no, you do it your way. These could be thoughts that you're trying to block as part of your healing. It also can be the healing that you're trying to block. But you're definitely blocking, and you're in self-defense mode. It's next to the Magician. The Magician, there's that infinity symbol again. On your highest energy line, be sure that you follow your intuition. Be sure that you trust your gut. Trust what yourself is telling you, okay? Because that's going to be the truth, all right? So what the Magician is here for is letting you know, and I think you are discovering this through your healing, that you have all the tools it takes to make a relationship work, and you can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest out of life. So there's that strength coming out, following that intuition, that knowing. Instead of running away from the lion, you bend down and you pet it and you tame it. So that is basically what you're doing. You're nurturing yourself. You're not afraid anymore, and you are becoming strong. And here we are, the Chariot right next to the Magician. You're moving forward. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or somebody else's chart around this reading. You're definitely moving forward. You might be traveling to some place. Let me keep reading. I have the Six of Swords under the Seven of Wands and next to Temperance. This is about traveling. This is also about healing. This is about leaving rocky waters behind and moving towards smoother, calmer waters with all those swords of truth and clarity. Now, this is probably coming in with the Seven of Swords energy that's coming back. I feel like like I said before, that you are going to learn the truth. A lot of truth is going to come out. This is going to help you to move away from those rocky waters, those feelings, the waters, okay? And towards a smoother, calmer place right next to Temperance, where you can be more grounded and you have a full understanding of what's going on. There's been a lot of stress. There's been a lot of confusion and anxiety associated with this whole episode, this whole thing. This is under the Magician, and I think this is your way. You found your power. You're getting your power back, okay? You are going to be moving forward, and I think you're moving forward with the same person. There is a lot of love, and there's a lot of love from them. Now, I don't know. Listen to what they have to say when they come back, because something needs to be said, cleared up in this relationship. So there could be some bickering, there could be some arguing, but all of this is helping you to move forward. You're confused. You're extremely confused. I don't blame you. I mean, they have love for you. And why did they have these actions here of being deceitful, dishonest, maybe even ran off without being honest about why they're running off? That would cause you to really be confused about love. You know, why didn't you see it? All these cups are so tempting. Look at them. This one has a snake in it, though. Who'd want that one? But there's a lot of times you pick a cup and you don't find out there's something else in them until you pick it, okay? So this is very confusing to know which cups to choose as going forward in your life. And it's very confusing, it's stressful, and it causes anxiety. But you're moving away from those energies. It's work. This boat is like being pushed by a pole. It takes time and it takes work to gather up the truth and the clarity and to get through the healing. I have the Two of Swords next to the Empress and under the Six of Swords. The Two of Swords, you have been avoiding moving forward. You've been avoiding looking at the truth. The truth has been there. The truth, you know the truth. You may feel like because they didn't tell you the truth, you don't know the truth. No. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. That is the truth. So, here you are. Swords up. Heart guarded. Because you didn't want your heart to break. You got a blindfold on, so you weren't dealing with it. As beautiful as a person that you are, you just didn't want to deal with it. And then you ended up having to heal over it. Self-protection mode. Self-protection mode. Yet you're moving forward from those energies. I have the King of Wands on the other side of the Two of Swords and under the Five of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It gives us 2 for Sagittarius, 2 for Leo. So I just want to point that out. But the energies is what counts the most in the tarot reading. Here you are ready to move forward. I have the Chariot here. You're going to be moving forward. You have your hand on your hip. Very mature, very likable person, the King of Wands, very passionate. And the King of Wands is like you're breaking free from burying your head in the sand, and you're moving forward because you know that you can do whatever needs to be done to obtain whatever it is you want to obtain from life. Right next to the Magician. You can manifest anything you want, and you know you're going to have to move forward to do it. And you know you're going to have to move forward from being all up in your head about this relationship. And here's the Three of Swords, right on the back side of the King of Wands, right under the Seven of Cups. They broke your heart. You know, those swords, they broke your heart. There still could have been a third party, but I'm not convinced of it with the cards I see here. Perhaps the bottom card will convince me of it, But let's just see what it is. Oh, they did leave you alone. It doesn't convince me there's a third party, though. It convinces me that they left you in a state of feeling rejected, lonely, alone, and this is why you had to do your healing. And while you were alone, you did a lot of healing, spiritual digging, and you come out on top here. But they're coming back, and it looks like you're going to work it out. Temperance is here. Don't forget, your guardian angels and spirit guides are going to help you get through this, to help you make the right decisions and moving forward. You do want to move forward. You want to move forward from this anxiety, confusion, and from, all this. You were not dealing with this when you had a chance to deal with it, but you are ready to move forward from your heartache, from your confusion. But this is such a happy reunion here. And it falls right between the Four of Wands and the Cups. Wow. Get balanced. Make sure you're grounded for when they pop back up in your life, so that you know that you make the right decisions in moving forward. Be sure that they have a lot of the same qualities that you have as an individual, the qualities that matter to you in moving forward, okay? To decide whether to move forward with them. You may decide to work on it and take it slow, is what I'm feeling here. So, wow, Capricorns, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.